Alright, I hit the button. Hello, hello, hello. We should be live on Twitch. Hi. Welcome back to Uncanny Adventures, The Forge of Fury. We are somewhere in the depths under a giant hill. Our adventurers are looking for some dwarven forged weapons to bring back for a large payday if they can find it. And they have just recently discovered that somewhere in the depths of this mountain, apparently a very large black dragon is living down here too. That was unexpected. So hi, I'm Jeanette, I'm the DM, and we're going to say hello to our players, and then we're going to get back into this adventure. So why don't we start with Kat?
Hi, I'm Kat. I play Clarilla, the Wood Elf Ranger, who has a pretty good bow, and I'm surrounded by two shiny people that may have or may not have opened a door last session that may or may not contain bad things behind it.
And how about Brad?
Hey, I'm Brad, and I play Rashawn, the Githyanki samurai, and I may have been the one that opened that door.
Maybe. And Jamie?
I'm Jamie. I'm playing Ardak, the gold dragonborn barbarian, who did not want them to open the door and wanted to just take a little nap. But we opened the door, and I almost died twice.
Indeed.
Almost. I mean, you didn't actually die.
I got down to 4 hit points and 6 hit points, so I got pretty close.
I mean, there was that other time when, was it you who was stuck inside the mouth of the beast?
No, that was Rashawn.
Roper. The Roper.
Oh, yeah. No, never mind.
Yeah, the Roper was you.
Yeah,
the Roper was everybody.
Chawing on
just
me.
say.
He had the giant lizard snake thing.
This is true. So, and yes, we're back. So also, if anybody wants to, we do have you can donate some bits and give you can give some advantages, disadvantage, natural 20s to players or natural ones that I can use against them if you want to. We're going to get back into this. So you all are inside the Dwarven Halls, and you made some friends last time. You are back in the sleeping area with Garrod, the Dwagar, and his fellows. He showed you around a little bit. You got to see where they're trying to forge some new weapons. You also got to experience the joys of the old kitchen. And I believe, Clarilla, you descended down into the hole past the waterfall and were sort of investigating the possibility of where that dragon could be hiding before coming back up.
I did.
And you also discovered a hallway that led further into the complex and quickly darted away when something came through a wall. Oh. And you realize, there might be something haunting this place too, and you ran for your life. So, you guys have rested. You, the Dwargar have set up watch again and kept an eye on you. Nothing has disturbed your slumber as you have relaxed and spent some time. What do you guys want to do?
Alright. Open the sliding door, people.
What was that?
No one wants to open. I want to open the sliding door.
Oh.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
So I showed them my trident. Are they making one, or were they just like, oh, that's a cool weapon?
They seemed like they thought it was a very interesting weapon. Currently, they looked like they were forging. When you
Something
looked
else.
inside, it looked more like they were working on a sword of some kind to start with, because it looked like there were 3 Dwagar inside the forge. 2 of them were actually physically working at the forge, and the third one was sort of looked like he was overseeing the production of the weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay. Ardak's gonna look over at Clara, be like, do we really want to open the door?
I mean, there could be cool things.
Have there been cool things when we open doors yet? I feel like we just keep getting hit.
There's always cool things when we open doors.
What's the alternative? We just go home?
I mean, we have a map to the forge.
Yeah,
What do you
but
want?
We retrieved lots of stuff. There might be more fun things, more money, more gold, more items.
we still have
I
2
think-
weapons to find.
And they might be really cool weapons. Come on. You know you want to. Let's go.
I'm not going
go
first.
That's
Someone
okay.
else
I
can
go first. I go first.
Garrett's like, there's a perfectly good set of doors, and he points to the 2 double doors in the northern wall. There's a perfectly good set of normal doors right there. Though, as I warned you,
do they lead to the same room?
I have no idea.
Do they lead to the same? Do you want to come with us, Garrett?
I mean, I will escort you, of course. That is my role, as you are mine to watch and take care of.
I say we go to these ones.
I go to the sliding doors. Yeah. Come on, come this way.
Ardak just walks behind. He's taking up the rear because he's not about this.
I'll open the doors first. I'm good at opening doors.
All right, you can open doors. I step back.
Did you check it for traps first?
Nope. But I did open it last time already. I slid it open partially and then shut it again because, we decided to take a long rest.
We needed a nap.
But Ardak decided to take a nap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so did I.
Ardak's just leaning against his trident and just nods, yep.
Ardak was very tired.
Tired dragon.
Also, he looked like he took quite a beating.
Mm-hmm.
Dragons need their sleep. It's a thing.
That's fair enough.
So I'm going to go and I'm going to open this door.
All right, so you slid it open, and
I hold my bow and arrow ready.
All right, and it opens into a wider area that has. It sort of opens into this space between the 2 walls. It slides open. You can step through, and you can see that there's 2 doors, one to the north and one to the south here.
Left or right? Which way?
Right.
Go right? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to open the door.
All right. So you swing open the door. It swings inward. And as it swings inward, you see there is a room that once might have been a barracks. There are 6 wooden bunks that are broken apart, some leaning against the wall haphazardly, some burned, some hacked and pillaged. And you immediately see a half-dozen skeletal dwarves lying on the ground, all around your feet.
I poke at them with my sword.
As you do, you will have to roll me initiative as the skeletons start to move on the ground. You hear clack, 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 and scraping as their limbs start to move, and they begin to rise from the ground.
Oh, look at that natural 20
Ooh.
initiative.
Yeah, let's waste good rolls on initiative.
Hey, I get to go first.
True. I'm not criticizing too much.
So all of these skeletons start to rise off the floor. I'm gonna move Raishawn just there so I can move over. So there you go.
I mean, that is a lot of skeletons.
That is a lot of skeletons. All right.
They're just bones.
And the skeletons, what did they get for initiative? Let's find out. Ooh. All right, nice roll. So, Ardak, as Raishawn opens the door and kicks a dwarven skeleton, you are fastest to react to the fact that, oh wait, that didn't just move because he kicked it. Nope, it's moving. They're all moving. Yep, nope, this is a thing.
So if I move to this spot right here, would I hit Rashawn with my cone?
You could aim it, like you could turn and aim it into the
Can I
room.
aim it to try to hit as many of the dwarves as I can?
Yes, it's what, a 15-foot cone?
Let me double check. Yeah, 15-foot cone.
Yeah, you would actually be able to hit 5 of the 6 of them.
Okay.
One of them is a
I'm gonna
little
do that.
too far away.
I'm gonna fire breath them.
Oh my! All right, so
So they
will
need
all
some dex saving throws.
they will all try to dex save. So what is the DC of this?
13.
All right, so fail, 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 fail. They all fail the saving throw.
So they all take full damage. So that's 9 fire damage to all of them.
Nice.
Good job.
And that is all I'm going to do for right now.
All right. So you blast the whole crew of them with fire. They look mighty perturbed, as skeletons could, as much so as they can, at the fact that you have just blasted them with fire. And they seem like they're going to respond by fighting. So, let's see. You guys are kind of crammed in here. So they're going to move. So I'm going to give 2 attacks on Ardak for that fire attack. So they draw their short swords, and first on Ardak, an
misses.
8. So he swings and you block it. The second one will attack you.
That one does hit.
All right, so you take 7 points of piercing damage as he slashes you.
Right.
Then on Raishan, a 22 to hit for 5 piercing damage. The next one, a 20 to hit, for 7 piercing. And then the 2 at the back, they draw out short bows, and you see them draw out these arrows. One against Ardak, a 12 will miss, and the other shoots at Raishan and will also miss you. So, then it is Raishan's turn.
My turn. I'm going to turn the one in front of me, and I'm going to, first of all, start with my Fighting Surge for my bonus action, which will give me advantage on my weapon attack rolls and give me 5 temporary HP.
Sounds good.
And I'm going to swing at the one in front of me. This one right there, just to the south of me.
Okay.
And that's a crit on my advantage.
Woo woo!
Oh.
Nice.
And I get to re-roll one of those 2d6s.
Nice.
It's a 1 anyway.
All right, so 17 points of damage?
17 points of damage on that one right there.
All right, so the one there, you swing and just shatter it into pieces of bone, just scattering across the floor.
So as part of that, as a great weapons master, I get to take another melee attack, and I'll take it against the one right next to him.
Okay.
And I still have advantage, so that's a 19.
You slam into that one as well.
And that gives me 11 points of slashing damage.
All right, so the one next to him, you come back around and you also shatter him into pieces. And then...
Okay, done my part. Your guys' turn.
So that makes it my turn,
Yes,
right?
Clarilla, it is your turn now.
Okay, unsurprisingly, I'm going to take my bow and arrow, which I'm already holding in my hand.
Fair enough.
I'm going to aim it at the guy bottom right and shoot him. Where is my bow? There it is.
Oh.
Whoosh. Boom!
That definitely hits, I'm pretty sure. Oh.
So
Well.
the one on the bottom right, so it hits him, but he is still standing.
Oh, those were double ones.
Yeah.
Looking at what you rolled, they were both ones.
Well,
Ouch.
whatever. I'm going to use Horde Breaker on the guy next to him
Okay.
and see if I can do anything there.
That will hit
I'm
him.
assuming a 20 hits. Excellent. Hey, look! I do more damage.
So that one, your arrow pierces into the top of the skull, and the skull goes flying off the body. The body kind of walks in a circle for a second and then falls over.
Yay!
I appreciate that visual. And then I'd like to just take a step back, do my usual hide around routine.
You go past Garrett, and Garrett's like, "Where are you going?"
Just gonna stand over here, make sure there's no one coming up from behind.
Oh, all right. Good idea.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
So, top of the order, Ardak, what do you want to do? There are still 3 of these dwarvish skeletons.
First, I shall rage,
Raging
and then
may
I
be
shall
good.
stab the guy in front of me with my trident. See how
Okay.
that goes. 17 to hit.
You stab into the middle of his rib cage with your trident.
That is 8 damage.
And the rib cage breaks apart, and the top of him just collapses onto the bottom, and he falls in a heap at your feet.
And that is all I can do.
Excellent. The last 2 skeletons. It will forego. Actually, the one with the bow is gonna shoot an arrow at Raishan. Poof! Oh! For good measure, he does 13 points of piercing damage with a well-placed shot.
Yikes.
The other one will attack you, Ardak. A 20 to hit.
That does hit.
So you'll take 3 points of that piercing damage as you are raging. And then it is Raishan's turn.
Oh, jeez.
The skeleton standing by the wall is like... seems very pleased with itself.
I'm going to step down here.
It seems
I'm
less
going to-
pleased with this now.
I am going to swing at this guy with my greatsword.
You will hit. So
And I get
he's...
to re-roll one
Oh,
of those.
shoot, do that. All right. So you swing into him, and he's chattering like, and the skull is still chattering as it flies into a pile of junk on the floor, and the bones collapse.
Right. Well, with that being said, Great Weapons Master, I'm going to take a step back and swing at this last guy.
John.
He looks up a bit surprised as you move in. You will hit. Smash. The rest of the bones scatter on the floor, and the skeletons are no more.
Go team.
I want to search the room.
So
Guys,
do I.
We
Okay.
all want to search the room.
You guys can make perception or investigation checks. I'd say perception. You're looking around.
Excellent. For me, that makes a difference between a -1 and a +5.
That's fair.
I don't see much.
No.
Hey, look at me. I'm very perceptive today.
So
that nap I took.
it was definitely it gave you that edge. But so Raishan, you're distracted because the skull that you kicked off that was sort of snickering, you kind of find it still sort of in slow motion going before it stops. So you're just like smash. The other 2 of you actually underneath one of the bunks, you find a human badly decomposed lying in a heap. They have they're wearing like a ruined set of leather armor. They've got a dark cloak. They've got a couple daggers in their belt. And they're just lying there. It looks like maybe the skeletons did them in at some point.
I hesitantly poke it with my trident. Just like a little, see if it's going to move.
So you poke it with your trident. When you pull your trident back, it rolls over, but it's mostly from the momentum of the push forward. And it flops forward. And you see it's a woman lying. She looks like some kind of maybe adventuring type that met her end in this tomb.
I'm going to take her cloak.
All right. So you bend down and take her cloak. When
Now
you,
I'm going to be a little less shiny as I put a cloak on.
when you do, you hear something jingle on her belt.
Ooh, jingle. My little grubby hands reach for it.
You pull out a small belt pouch, and when you look inside, you see, silver. And with a quick count, there's 670 silver pieces in her pouch.
Sounds really heavy.
So
You know, gold, it never weighs what you think it's gonna.
I just put it into my little pocket.
You hear somewhere, shinies.
If you want the shinies, you have to come out here and get them yourself.
No. So, looking around though, you don't find anything else really that's interesting. The short swords that the dwarves carry aren't anything very special. Their armor is worn and scraped. It mostly looks like it's scraps. And there's no other sort of items in the room itself.
Okay.
Do we carry on?
Might as well.
I suppose so, but somebody else got to go first now. I'm hurt.
Alright. Fine. I shall open the door at the top.
Okay. Let me also, because you can see the rest of this hallway. So I'll reveal this too.
Reveal it to us.
Oh, I will.
Still haven't found that wizard.
You have not found that wizard. That is certainly a true statement.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that wizard.
Oh, how did you forget about that wizard?
Well, it's been like 5 sessions since that wizard.
So
There were little creatures killed since.
To be fair, that's more Cormac's vengeance than our vengeance.
True.
all right. So you move to the door and you open it for the room up above. All right. So
Yes.
you open the door and you see there's a room that looks like it's a large empty chamber. It looks like whatever was in here, it must have been looted at some point.
I would like to make a perception check without entering the room, please.
Okay.
Oh, a 10.
A 10. All right, you sort of give it a look, kind of like glancing in all the corners. And you don't see anything of interest inside there. It looks like whoever picked it over did a good job of clearing it out.
I would like to take my crowbar
Okay.
and throw it into the middle of the room.
All right, you hawk it into the middle. It makes a clattering sound on the stone and then sits there. Nothing moves.
Oh, well, I guess everything is fine. I walk in to pick up my crowbar.
You walk in, you pick up your crowbar. Nothing jumps out and attacks you.
Okay.
That's rare.
Yeah, but I guess there's nothing here. I don't see any other doors or anything.
Inside that room, no.
Okay. Right, who's opening the next door? We've got 2 more doors.
I was gonna head towards this like main area up
Okay.
here first.
Okay.
I mean, you guys could do the doors. I just kind of wanted to go see what that was about first before coming back.
Sure, you have a look. We'll wait.
All right, so you move up while Raishan and Clarilla, you guys are waiting back to see what happens with Ardak. All right.
Yep.
Garrett will move forward. All right, so Ardak, you move forward into this other room, and you see that there is a little bit of smashed furniture, but nothing too crazy in here. There is also, let's see, bits of smashed furniture. You can see that the hallway continues off into the east, and you start to hear a moan as you step into the room. And it starts to get louder. And you almost think, okay, I don't understand that language, but that's a language. That sounds angry. So it sounds like something very angry is making mutterings at you.
I speak angry languages.
What do you speak?
Infernal and Draconic.
All right, so you still don't know what this is.
Okay.
And as you look around and are trying to figure out, what the heck is that? Garrod says from the back, oh, someone's pissed off. And then you see a translucent figure come through the wall, and you need to roll initiative.
Word.
Is this the same creature I'd seen before?
You can just see him around the corner. He comes out of the upper wall, and you, yep, oh yeah, that's him.
Oh,
Yep, there's that guy. You've seen him before.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
God.
Oh, those are
I'm
really
behind
terrible
with a
initiative roll,
9.
guys.
Listen,
What?
I don't know.
All right, so let's see. The ghost. Boom.
Oh,
Oh.
That's a really terrible initiative roll, DM.
No.
All right.
dear.
So this
About time the
ghost.
DM rolled poorly.
I mean, you know, I've got bad rolls in me. I try. So, all right, Ardak, you see this ghost coming through the wall.
Mm-hmm.
You hear Gerard back in the back say, "This ghost, that's angry. That guy's angry. What do you
Okay.
want to do?"
I will rage first,
Okay.
and then I am going to pull out the long sword because I know that's magic,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna rush up and try and hack at the ghost.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move on up there, and 16.
A 16 versus the ghost. That will hit him.
Okay. And that does 15 slashing magical damage.
Okay, so you slash into him, and he will take that damage. 1 second. Never drink lemonade before you have to talk a lot. Alright, so you slash into him, and he does not seem to appreciate that at all.
He's dead, I don't care.
Well, that's true. So, after you slash into him, Raishan, what do you want to do?
Ghost. I don't like ghosts. I'm going to walk up here and I'm going to look at the ghost and I'm going to say, "Hey, Mr. Ghost, do you really want to fight?"
You see its eyes turn toward you. It doesn't immediately respond.
I will ready an action with my greatsword that if it comes within my range, I will swing.
Okay. Clarilla?
So did it attack back?
It has not yet.
Okay, well, I would like to step up to over here, and I'd like to hold my action and say, "We don't mean you any harm. Hold your attack," and then I'm going to hold my, don't attack us, and I'm going to hold my attack
Okay.
until he does an attack.
All right. So he sees all three of you, and his outer visage changes into this horrifying, terrifying visage. So all of you have to roll wisdom saves as he does this.
Oh no.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Oh, me smart.
Oh, 13?
Me not.
Oh, with a -1, I still got it at 17.
Okay, so both Clarilla and Ardak, while this is terrifying, you hold yourselves together. Raishan, this frightens you, so you have the frightened condition. So you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Does
But-
this mean I can do my action now, considering he's done an attack?
If you consider what he did to be a threat to you guys, then you can, in fact, do your attack now.
Except I can't move closer.
You cannot move closer.
No, I want to attack because I see this as a threatening action.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot him with my arrow.
Do it.
Ooh,
Very nice.
I
Bow, bow,
like
bow.
it. Yay! 11.
All right, but your arrows are not magical, correct?
Nope.
All right, so he will take half of that.
Oh.
Hey,
So
Ardak
far
did a
my
smart thing by using his magic sword.
Oh.
You hear whose magic sword?
Mine.
All right. So that was your readied action. So you react to
Yeah.
him doing the horrifying visage, and then he is going to, let's see. He gets to take his action. So he sees this big, powerful dragonborn in front of him.
Hi.
He moves towards you, Ardak, and I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, God.
This can only end well.
All right, so he moves forward and he starts to shimmer, and you realize he's attempting to possess you.
Oh, God, no.
And you forcefully, like, will him out. You feel the presence start to kind of push, and you just are like, no. And you push him out and away, and he cannot possess you.
Be God's spirit.
He looks very, very angry by this.
Oh, good.
So you are now immune to this effect for the next 24 hours, so he can't attempt this on you again.
Good.
All right, so that is what he attempted to do. So after him is Ardak.
Okay. Before I try to attack him, I kind of put a hand to my bag, and because I know I have a holy symbol in there, and I do like a little silent prayer of thank you for not getting me possessed, and then I slash him with my sword.
Okay.
25.
That will definitely hit the ghost.
For 10 slashing magic damage. Ah!
While it doesn't do physical wounds, you see him react to the attack of it, and you know that it's doing damage to him.
Good.
Weakening him in some way. All right, so after Ardak, Raishan. So you're frightened of this ghostly creature.
I frighten. Stay away. Nothing I can do.
You can, at the end of your turn, attempt to save versus the fear again, which would be another wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, no, not so much. I'm still afraid.
Yeah, that fear still grips you. You feel this chill through your spine. This scary, terrifying dwarven ghost. All right, so after Raishan stands there, Clarilla, what do you want to do?
Cure wounds doesn't work against this, does it? No.
You don't think so?
No. I'm gonna shoot another arrow at him.
All right.
And I'm gonna shout. Before I do this, I'm gonna shout and say, "This is your last chance. Go away now, or you will die." I'm gonna shoot my arrow.
Ardak yells back, "He's already dead."
Die again, forever.
That hits him.
Excellent. 8.
All right, so he will take half of that.
And then I would like to take a step back so that I don't have to see this again, this visage.
Garrett watches you go back.
Again, just keeping out, making sure there's no one coming up from the back.
Oh, all right. And he looks around. Now he looks around the corner at the thing, and he's like, "Oh, all right." It's very angry, very, very mad about something.
It is.
All right. So after Clarilla, the ghost, having not been able to possess you, it looks very upset by this, Ardak.
Happens.
And it attempts to reach up and touch you. A 19
That does hit.
For 15 necrotic damage.
All right.
And it will also... Nope, still no. Alright, so after it does that, Ardak, it's your turn.
I just say I don't like being touched, and I hack at him again.
You're the only one with a magical weapon, aren't you?
We have the Warhammer that's magic, but nobody wanted to take that. I have it.
That's useful. I don't think Clarilla would know what to do with a
I assume a
Warhammer.
19 hits.
A 19 does hit.
So that's 13 magic slashy damage.
Alright. 13 more damage.
Why won't you die?
Again.
He says something in Dwarvish, and Garrett says, he says he's already dead. And then, Raishan, you still... This dwarven ghost has got you befuddled.
I don't like ghost.
You can make
Ghost, go away.
You can make me a wisdom save versus this fear. Oh, what is his fear? Nope, you are still frightened of him.
No ghost.
So, after you, Clarilla.
I'm going to do this whole thing again. I'm going to step out. I'm not going to do like a threatening speech this time because it clearly doesn't work. 24.
You hit him again.
My rolls have been good so far. 12 damage, so that's 6 halved.
All right.
It is your turn. I killed many skeletons. You guys killed ghosts.
Then I'm going to step back again so that I can't be seen. See, I'm still keeping an eye on the back there. There's nothing there.
It's true.
All clear.
All right, so it will once again attack you, Ardak, with its withering touch.
Ooh.
19 necrotic damage.
Oh my god.
How you doing there?
I'm still standing.
And so this, you just see the skin, like the golden skin of Ardak is like getting this dull, like worn hue to it every time this thing touches at him. Just a little more, and then a little more dulls away, and Ardak's skin is cracking like it's drying out a little bit. Ardak.
Cool. Gonna do what I've been doing. We're 14 magic slashy damage.
All right. He is not gone, but you see, like, definitively, like, his form is starting to fade away distinctively. You don't think there's much more left to him, but he is still currently there.
Someone kill it.
Raishan,
Arch.
who is still, you look back at Raishan. He's still scared.
I pull out hand axe and I throw hand axe at
There you go.
creature.
All right, so I believe you have disadvantage if you're scared. If you're frightened.
Do you?
I think so. Let me double check.
Oh god.
Might.
This would actually make a big difference this time.
I know it would. That's why I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
So the frightened condition, you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack roll while the source of your fear is within line of sight. Oh no. So you...
It clatters.
It clatters, but you can make the saving throw again.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
no.
I don't like no
DC
ghosts.
13?
Isn't
the DC a 13?
It is. All right, so
Kill it!
seeing you all struggling with this, Gerald's like, do I need to do something more than be a guide?
Oh.
So that is fast enough that he can react at this. So he is going to come in 5, 10, 15, 20. He looks at the ghost, says in Dwarvish something you don't understand, and then he will attack it as he pulls out a short sword and swings at the ghost.
Oh, buddy.
But he misses. No!
Oh, buddy.
He tried so hard. All right, so Clarilla, what do you want to do?
Will you stop attacking my friends?
Garrett's like, he says no. He's very upset about something.
That's another 5, half to 2.
All right.
And I'm gonna go. Just checking, Ardrak, do you need any help?
Probably.
Do you want me to give you a bit of healing, or are you good?
That would be nice.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna do Cure Wounds, which, just remind me, that's not Cure Wounds. 1d8, that's 5.
Oh no.
Oh, you know when I bragged about my rolls being good? So that's 1 plus 5 is 6.
Alright.
Sorry.
I'll take it. It could keep me alive.
All right, so this ghost, once again, it's going to try to kill you, Ardak. It wants you to come into the other world with it. It reaches out to touch you, and you avoid its touch this time.
Good.
And then it's your turn.
I'm gonna stab him. Just gonna keep on stabbing.
You stab into the center of the ghost with your sword.
And that's 15.
Ooh,
He
nice.
screams a silent scream and disappears.
See, you kill ghosts, I kill skeletons.
Raishan,
Yay.
I did
Raishan,
most
you
of the
feel
damage
better.
to the skeletons.
Wait. Does this mean that I'm gonna have to kill that dragon?
Yes.
Is this how we're dividing?
Actually, no. Cormac, where are you? You have to kill the dragon.
Yeah, this is
Ardax is just like staring at the ceiling, looking around.
You hear, no, I think the plan was that you all are going to kill the dragon and I'm going to loot its hoard for the shinies.
No, I didn't agree to that.
No, you did. You just don't remember.
No.
It was a long discussion last night while you were sleeping.
I will find you and I will kill you.
Are you gonna throw rocks again?
Yes. I don't know where he is, but I'm gonna throw rocks at him.
How are you doing there, Ardak? Do you want some more healing?
I mean, if we want to take like a little hour powered nap, I could just hit dice it.
Yes.
I think we might want to take a bit of a rest just to chill after this.
Yeah.
Chill is a bad choice of words. Just to relax a bit after this.
Garrett shrugs. Oh, I mean, all right. If you want to rest, we can take a break.
Yes, need rest.
I like how we've basically gone through one room and looked at another room, and this has only been like 5 minutes. And we're already taking a rest.
It's probably been about 30 minutes with like searching through and making sure you find everything.
Okay. That makes you feel a little better.
Yeah. Let's stop there. Okay.
So you guys kind of take a breather. You can hear.
What's this
What's that?
thing in the middle? What's the thing in the middle of the room? Is that just like a little platform, or what is that?
It's like a big pillar that holds up
Okay,
the
it's a pillar.
ceiling in
Gotcha.
here. Yeah. Garrett points at the door at the bottom and is like, that goes back to the fire, in case you need to go back to the fire.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for the guiding. Alright, shall we have a look through these other rooms?
Sure.
Why not?
Which one are we going to first? The bottom or the top one?
Which one do you want me to open?
Let's go to the bottom one first.
Okay, I'll open it.
All right. So you swing the door open on another chamber that looks like it's mostly been looted. There are a couple dead bodies in here.
What kind of bodies? What races?
These are more dwarven bodies.
Can I go back to that room Clarilla was in and try and do like an investigation? See if maybe she just happened to miss something?
Sure.
Gonna go
Fine.
back
You
into
don't
this
trust
room.
my skills. That's cool.
Got
Not
nothing else to do.
I'm gonna go in and poke and search dead bodies.
All right.
17.
So with the 17 in the other room, Ardak, you look around and you also don't find anything of interest in there.
Okay.
Raishan, you can make a perception check or investigation. Yeah, that's fine too. So you poke around in here, and let's see.
I get to roll initiative.
No, the bodies.
Only you.
The bodies don't move, and
Good.
looking around, you don't find anything of interest in the room. It looks like this room too has been mostly picked over and pilfered.
Garrett,
I'm bored.
tell us, what are these bodies? Where do they come from?
He looks in the doors, he comes back over, looks in the doors, and he says, "They're dead dwarves. They've been here since we got here."
So you guys didn't kill them?
Nope, we did not. They're long dead.
Huh. Okay. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go ahead and open the other door.
Go on.
The last door.
Alright, you swing open the door and find another room. Broken furniture, skeletons lying about on the floor.
Yeah, I'm gonna poke around just for the heck of it.
Do it.
I poke too.
Excellent.
That was a very do it kind of way there, Jeanette.
I know. You both look through this room, but find that it too has been looted completely of anything of value.
Okay. Well, I guess we could keep going down this longer hallway now.
Is there any door at the top here? in the big room with the pillar?
There is not. It is just
Okay, cool.
one big open room except for the pillar in the center.
Before we step any further down this hallway, I would like to see if there's any traps.
Okay.
This is a long hallway.
24.
You look down the hallway, and you can see 60 feet down. You don't see anything that makes you think that there's any traps or anything down this hallway. You feel very good that it's a safe area to walk in, as safe as it could be.
Yeah. I share that with the others. And then I would like to open the door to the bottom.
Okay, so
Also, you guys, we still have to talk to the dwarf lady, Namira, at some point.
Yeah, we have to go back and do that.
Carrot's like, she doesn't really like visitors that much. But
Yeah, but we like visitors. We like visiting people.
I understand. So, and as you open the door, this room is actually a very nice room that you see.
Uh-oh. I don't like the looks of that.
It must once have been the personal quarters of a very important dwarf, because it's decorated with tapestries and furnished comfortably. Although age has taken its toll on the contents, apparently the room has not been looted at all. A beautiful rug covers the center of the floor, a simple bed and a writing desk stand in the southwest corner. It's very nice.
Ooh, nice place. I think I found where I sleep now.
I'd like to have a look in the desk to see what I can find.
Okay, so
I'm staying out in the hallway.
all right, so Clarilla, as you walk into the room and start to cross it, the minute you step on the carpet, I need you guys to roll initiative. So when you get about
Yay.
there, you need to roll initiative as
Oh
the
my
carpet begins to move beneath your feet.
Oh no, it's a magic
Oh
carpet.
no.
Boom.
Not another carpet.
Hang on, what is it with furniture attacking us?
I don't know, we like furniture, right? Furniture's good.
Oh, that's a big carpet.
It's a very big carpet. All right, so let's see. Oh, Clarilla, that's a low initiative.
It's not good when you're the person who stepped on the carpet.
It's very true.
Hey.
Raishan's got a pretty good one.
What does the carpet get, though?
Let's
We shall see.
We will find out. Also, we'll find out what it is as soon as I find it. Let's see. Where are you, carpet? Oh, there it is. Okay. It's that guy. So, he will roll for initiative. That's an 18.
Oh, a rug of smothering.
Oh boy, that does not sound good. I'm just saying.
No, that does not sound good. Rugs of smothering can be very dangerous to adventurers. And you're...
Yeah, it can.
So, Raishan, you notice as Clarilla walks on the carpet starts to swirl and move of its own accord.
Moving carpet. Not so nice.
Not so
I'm going
nice.
to slash through it.
All right.
After I use my fighting surge to give myself advantage and 5 temporary hit points.
All right.
Do you think the carpet and the table are friends?
Maybe that's why it's attacking us, because we killed its friend.
That's true. Maybe they got separated. It's like a long lost love story.
So I'm assuming a 20 hits,
A 20 will hit the carpet.
Good.
and I get to re-roll one of those 1d6.
That's always good.
So that is 12 slashing damage on this carpet.
All right, you slash into the fabric of the carpet, which seems to make it rather angry that you have done this.
That's fair.
The carpet is going to, seeing as a certain creature is on top of it, namely Clarilla, it's going to attack you. So, it rolls to hit you, and it gets a 9. So, it does not.
I don't know what my AC is, but it's definitely higher.
Oh yeah,
than
it's definitely higher. So you, it swoops up and around and tries to wrap you up, but you manage to sort of roll out of the grip of it and are not wound up inside of it as it unravels and prepares for its next attack. But, Gerald, where are you, Gerald?
He is very far back.
He is. He's like, what is going on? So he gets to the door and he looks inside and he just goes, he looks at Ardak and looks back at the carpet and he goes, do you have a thing with the furniture?
Only
Yeah.
down here.
He will just sort of like wait to see what happens here. Ardak, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna run in there and stab it with my trident. I'm just swapping weapons as I go. It just 17 to hit.
You hit the carpet.
That is 7 piercing damage.
All right, so you stab and you put a hole through the carpet, similar to when you put a hole through the table.
Oh, I don't like this.
I know, it's great, right? All
Oh no.
So you moved up. You're right there. Boom.
Yeah.
All
sorry,
right.
I forgot to move.
Then, Clarilla, so you are toe-to-toe with this carpet now. It's looming up over you.
Yeah, so that doesn't make me happy.
That's
Just
fair.
going to say it. I would like to, and I know it'll provoke an attack of opportunity, but I'm cool with this. I'd like to step back next to Garrett.
Oh, all right. So it will attempt to
That's fine.
attack you. This time getting a 12.
Nope, 15.
All right. So you back away safely.
I do. And then I'm going to shoot it with my longbow. 27.
That hits the carpet.
11.
11. All right. 11.
And then I'm just going to step past this way and I'm going to say to Garrett, I'm just going to go up this side of the hallway now.
All right. That's fine. You guys are
Typical
doing.
elf.
You guys are doing
Wakes
a
up
good job.
carpet and runs.
Well, you did tell her that she has to kill the dragon, not the carpet, if I heard you right. All right, so
no,
after...
I said ghost, not skeleton.
Oh, that's true. So that was Clarilla, who runs up the hall a little ways. Raishan.
I'm going to swing at this carpet again. I don't like moving carpets.
So you swing at the carpet, and you hit the carpet once again. Oof. You take your blade and you make another huge slash through this carpet. It is still mostly intact, but you see where the threads are starting to come undone and it might separate soon. After you, the carpet has a choice to make. The Dragonborn or Raishan. You have both injured it, so I'm going to roll a d2 and see who it likes. 1 is Ardak, 2 is Raishan. Ready? Oh, Raishan, why does the furniture love you so?
Bring it on.
All right, the carpet attacks you, Raishan,
Oh,
and you
He does
dodge
it.
aside.
Lucky it wasn't the other one with advantage.
You see as it pulls itself back, the middle kind of slumps, the tassel sort of slump, like it looks upset that it missed again. It seems like it's kicking itself a little about not doing better at this. All right, so after, it is going to be Ardak's turn.
cool. I'm gonna stab it. 16?
You stab into the carpet.
That's 9 piercing.
You make another decent-sized hole. The carpet sort of, like, doubles over, looking down at the big gaps in its fabric now. It is not doing well. Clarilla, you can still hear the carpet moving in there.
Yep. It's not gone yet, so I sort of do a peek around the corner. Okay, fine. I will shoot another arrow at it.
All right.
I will shoot another arrow. This bit of work. 27?
You hit the carpet.
12.
Your arrow pierces through. It seems to hit a thread, the thread, as you see it start to come undone, and the carpet starts to lose, and it's trying to hold the thread, and a tassel falls, and then it just sort of collapses in a heap of fabric on the ground and stops
Yay!
moving.
That's what you get for moving underneath me. I want
Garrett.
to pick up one of the tassels.
Garrett claps. Good job.
Thank
You killed the carpet.
Thank you very much. Right,
Carpet
more
was me.
furniture. Let's have more furniture. So after I pick up a tassel and sort of stow it in my pocket, I would like to suspiciously look at the other furniture in this room.
Okay.
Does it appear to be moving?
Make a perception check.
I'm going to go in and poke it.
11.
All right, Clarilla, it moves, but only after Raishan pokes it, and then it stops moving when he stops poking it.
I'm going to search the bed and the desk.
All right, I need investigation checks.
I don't find much.
You do not. You look around and you don't find anything really interesting. You're
Can
rather
I
bored.
try to look around?
That is perfectly up to you. Would you
Yeah,
like to
I
search?
said when I entered the
Oh,
room.
goodness, no.
Oh. 11?
So, Clarilla, you happen to see, as Raishan sort of throws up his hands and gives up and is walking away, underneath the bed, stuck between the wood slats, there is a small wooden chest.
Ooh. I pull out the wooden chest.
All right, you pull it out, and it actually contains quite a few coins as you hear it jingle.
Ooh, I wish Cormac wishes he was right here with us right now.
Don't worry, I hear the jinglies and the shinies.
Did I hear jinglies?
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Maybe. How much do I find?
All right, so you crack open this box. There are 1,200 silver pieces.
Ooh.
3,000 copper pieces.
Ooh.
And there's a square of silk in which you find wrapped a star sapphire and a pair of matched blue topazes.
Ooh.
So the sapphire is worth 500 gold.
Ooh.
And the topazes are each worth 90 gold pieces.
Nice. Nice. Sorry, guys, I'm going to have to really quickly stop and let the dog out. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, no problem.
Do you guys want to open a few more doors while Clarilla is busy?
Yes. I open doors.
Well, I don't know.
I will open doors. I enjoy opening doors.
Opening doors is fun.
I open that door.
All
right
right.
there.
You open
I'm
the
going to
door.
open this door next to him.
All right, so you guys both open doors on two rooms that look, once again, like they have been looted previously. But there are some things inside, a little bit of broken furniture and stuff. Do you both want to make perception checks?
Yes.
I guess so.
Okay, so Raishan, in the room that you are in, you locate another topaz worth 90 gold pieces. And Ardak, in your room, it has already been picked clean of anything valuable.
Boo.
There are two more doors in the northern wall as you move up the hallway. Do you want to continue searching them?
Might as well.
All right.
Yes.
I'll take this closer one and open it up.
I'll open this bottom one.
Okay. So. Let's see.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry about that.
They're just opening doors.
We're just
good.
opening doors.
Good.
All right.
Have we found any more furniture?
No, they found no more furniture. Well, at least none that isn't already broken.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so once again, you find some pretty thoroughly looted rooms. Why don't you guys give me a couple perception checks? All right, looking them over. Yeah, once again, someone else beat you at anything that was really useful in here.
So I did not actually mean to shoot my arrow there. That was the wrong one. I was going to do perception, but I don't see anything anyway, so that's fine.
You all
right.
also can see that you're coming to the end of this hallway that opens up into another large room. Clarilla, you recognize this large room. You see all these dead bodies on the floor. This is where you first saw that ghost.
Oh!
Yeah, so
Hey,
we
you
can
guys,
full
I've been here
circle.
before.
Yeah, you see that the hallway opens into this bigger chamber. You can see that there's like 3 doors that go off this chamber, plus the hallway that Clarilla walked up last time. It's littered with all the old remains of these dead warriors. There's 7 dwarf corpses that lie where they fell in death. They're surrounded by at least a dozen orc corpses. They seem to have been stripped of their arms and armor, and only a handful of broken weapons and shattered shields seem to remain amongst them. So that's kind of what you see as you kind of get into this area.
There's just so many dead bodies around here. That's a bit disconcerting, you guys.
Is there a door just to the north of me?
There is a door just to the north
Yes.
and just to the south of you.
I'm going to open the north door.
The north door, all right. So you open the north door on another one of these heavily looted chambers.
Everybody already take good stuff.
They did. They took all the good stuff out of these chambers. They're all
Disappointing.
empty. You go to the south door and fling that one open too, Raishan?
Of course. I'm
All right.
opening doors. That's what I do.
All right, so Raishan, you go down, you open this door, and it opens onto rows of empty weapon racks, and a dozen or more armor stand in the room, indicating that the room once was an armory. There's debris that litters the floor. You don't see anything that stands out as readily valuable, though.
Readily valuable. I search for good stuff.
All right, so you move through the room and are searching through the room for anything valuable. So, when you do, you get to about here, searching through the shelves, and
That's never good.
there's this one suit of armor that looks really pristine. As you look closer at it, it raises its arms in a threatening manner, and I need you guys to roll initiative, as the armor seems to be alive.
Damn it.
I was just theorizing on chat on that we're going to fight a cooking pot next. I'm going to consider this right because they're both like metal.
I mean, it's pretty
Hey.
close.
Our initiatives have been all over the place in this game.
They really have been, but it's great. It makes
Yeah.
for an interesting mix of things.
Definitely.
Let's see. Ardak's at a 12. Now, what's my friendly neighborhood armor at? Oh, where are you, friend? There he is. Boom. All right. Here he goes in all his glory.
Hey.
All right, so he rolls a 6.
Oh, what a shame.
I know, it's so bad, isn't it? But all right, so he looms up in your and is in front of you, Raishan. What do you want to do? As you see the movement before he can take an attack on you, so you're quicker to respond.
Oh, shame. It looked like a good suit of armor. I'm going to have to destroy it. And I'm going to slash with my greatsword. Does a 19 hit?
A 19 hits. 11
And I slash
points
it
of
for 11
slashing.
points of damage.
All right, let's see. All right, you slash into it, and you hear a resounding clang as you hit against the armor. And your sword, you do damage to this armor, so he doesn't seem to be immune to your weapon. Clarilla, you're talking to Ardak in the hallway when you hear this resounding clang, and you look back, and you see Raishan standing toe-to-toe with a suit of armor.
Are you having fun there?
Yeah, I'm having so much fun. I'm going to use my action surge
Ooh,
and swing at this bad boy again.
nice.
Cool.
So go ahead and swing Raishan while Clarilla moves into the room. That will hit again. It's 7 more damage.
Nice.
I get to reroll one of those.
Oh, do that.
Nice. I suppose you don't actually need our help, do you?
All right, so 8
So that makes
points.
8 points of damage.
Excellent.
No, I could use help. Help is
Alright.
good.
All right, I'm going to do the unsurprising thing of, wow, rolling a 1.
All right, you shoot and it hits the armor, but it doesn't pierce it. It just sort of glances off and goes past it. It acknowledges your presence there.
And, hey, is this armor that either of you guys would want to wear at some point? And then
No.
I'm gonna hide around.
No, it looks like a pretty solid, like heavy duty, like metal armor.
Okay.
All right, so Ardak, you two have heard the clanging inside. You look around the corner.
I'm going to move to here. And I'm going to chuck a javelin at it.
Ooh, all right.
Switch it up a little bit.
Sounds like a plan.
12 probably doesn't hit.
You also see it. It hits it, but just glancing off the metal of the armor. It's very nice, heavy-duty armor. All right, this suit now goes to make its attack. It swings down at you with its metal armored arms, Raishan,
Ooh.
for 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yes.
And then it swings again. Does 16 hit you?
It does not. He
All right.
misses.
So the first attack hits, but you get out of the way for the second attack. And then it is Raishan's turn.
I am going to swing with my greatsword at this wonderful thing again.
That is a very good swing.
Ooh.
All right, so you do 15.
I get to reroll one of those.
Oh, nice. You get to reroll that crit d6. Aw.
Yeah.
So still 15
Same.
points of damage.
15 points of damage.
Minus 15. All right, so you swing and smash into it with your sword. You put like a gash in the armor with that blow, but he is still moving.
Wait. I'm a great weapon master and I scored a crit.
Yes.
So I get to swing again.
Do it. I thought there was something special about your character for that.
Oh! Keep going. Like, do you?
This never
do you
ends.
get
Just
to do
keeps donk, donk, donk.
All right, so that's
Oh my
another
God.
19 points of damage. You put another deep gash in the suit, and it's still not down, but it looks like you have done some severe damage to the suit of armor.
Do you get another one now? Because that was another crit.
Yeah,
I will leave it to the DM's discretion. I don't know.
what is that ability that lets you attack again? What's it called for the Great Weapon Master?
Well, it's Great Weapon Master says, on my turn, when you score a critical hit with a melee weapon or reduce a creature to 0 hit points with one, you can make one melee weapons attack as a bonus action.
All right, so you only get the one bonus action per turn. So yeah, you use the bonus action. All right, so
That was pretty good, though.
yeah, you smashed into, like, you did severe damage. Clarilla, you just watch this. Like, you think that he almost took the torso off the bottom of the base with that hit.
That's pretty entertaining. I'm still not convinced you actually need our help. But I'm going to just shoot another arrow at it.
Okay.
10.
Once again, it glances off the metal of the armor.
It's because I know you're fine.
You're not giving me much help, so I guess I don't need it.
So I'm going to actually leave the room again.
All right, Ardak, what do you think?
I'm going to come up to it from the other side and use my trident.
Excellent.
22.
You come up and you stab through the back of it with your trident.
For 11 piercing damage.
When you pull back with your trident, the top of the armor topples off the legs of the armor, and the helmet clatters to the floor and it falls to pieces at your feet.
I did it!
You did what? Finish off the big job?
Yeah,
I did most of work.
that sounds like a you problem.
Yeah. I'm going to investigate this suit of armor to see if there's anything worthwhile.
All right. You take you look through it very carefully. The only thing not really damaged by your fight with it is the helmet itself. The rest of the armor you gave a severe beating to. There's like 3 holes in the back where the trident jabbed through it. There's a bunch of slashes and dents in the front. But that helmet looks pretty nice. It's got some nice, like, dwarven, like, artwork done to it. Very well forged.
I'm going to stick the helmet in my backpack. Why not?
All right. So you've acquired one fine dwarven helmet from a suit of plate armor.
Good job.
Nothing else seems to move in the room besides that. All has gone quiet again.
All right. Well, so the thing here in the big room is just another pillar, right?
Yes.
And then down here is where I came in from last time.
Yes, that is that long hallway that leads to the ladder.
Which leads to the chain ladder that goes down to where the dragon is.
And that side corridor that went nowhere.
Okay. Hey, you guys. So you remember how I looked at the dragon last time down there?
Uh-huh.
Do you guys mind if I have a very quick look down there again?
Go for it.
Also, there's another hallway here. Hey, I found another hallway, guys.
You do remember that was there last time.
I didn't look at it though because I was running away, I think.
Well, no, you went down it when you first went up, but it went to a stone wall, and it seemed like nothing there. So you kind of went by it without doing anything.
Hey guys, there's a really weird hallway here. So what I want to do is I want to go down. So remember last time I put down some rations at the bottom.
You did. You went down by the side of the water and you dropped off.
I want to go and see if they're still there.
Okay.
You're
So
gonna
can I-
climb down that big, long
Yes.
ladder again?
Yes. I'll be really quick. I'll be like 2 minutes.
I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna
Okay.
look around in
excellent.
this little hallway.
So yeah, I'd like to climb down again, and also like I feel like it's really helping like my cardio exercising here. You know, up and down this giant ladder.
All right, so Clarilla is going to go down the ladder, while Ardak has gone into the little hallway and is looking around. Ardak, do you want to make me a perception check?
Sure. 17.
Ooh.
Ardak, you are certain that this wall is a fake wall, that this is actually a door.
Did you find something, Ardak?
Maybe.
As Clarilla
Do
is
I
climbing
look-
down
like
the
a-
ladder.
Is there like a handle, or does it like give at all, or like can I figure out how it could open?
Yeah, looking at it, you think that you can just slide it aside and it will pocket into the wall.
I'm gonna try something, and I just slide it slowly
So,
open.
Clarilla, are you climbing down the ladder at this point?
Yep,
Oblivious to what
I'm
the boys
gone.
are doing?
I'm gone.
All right, so Ardak, you slide that pillar aside, or that wall.
Oh no, this is all going a bit dramatic.
This is where the dragon is. Oh God, we were wrong.
And it opens into
We're gonna be like Numera's room.
a closet.
Oh, we're in her room. We are in her room.
Garrett comes up and says, where are you going?
Are you going in the closet, Ardak?
Yes.
Okay.
He points down the long hallway and says, your elf is going after a dragon by... Is that what she's supposed to do? You did say she had to kill a
She
dragon.
does her own thing.
Okay.
She's looking to see if the food's still there or not. She'll be fine.
Oh, all right then. Are you sure? What if the food is gone and it's hungry?
Then he'll have a nice little snack.
Oh, all right then.
I'm glad I don't hear this.
I'm afraid to open the closet.
Well,
I'll
can
open
do.
closet.
I'm entertained. I'm
Screw
curious what will happen. I'm just, here climbing.
I
That's
opened
not
this
how you
little door to
climb.
the south.
All right, you open the door, and you are met with, it opens onto a bedchamber, and you are met with an angry yell. You see a female Dwargar sort of laying on the bed, relaxing. She looks like she was reading through some notes of some kind. And
Hello.
And Garrett is like, oh, no, not that door. No, oh, no, oh. And he like runs forward at that point, like, shh. No, he tries to like grab the back of Raishan and is like holding on. No.
I grab onto the back of Raishan too and start to like hold him.
I walk in and wave hi.
The room is a bedchamber. In the south is a large wooden sleeping platform bed where this female Dwargar has leaped up from. The bed itself looks like it's been heavily damaged in the past by axe blows, and there's actually some area of it that was burned at some point. You can see a table and a bench, a writing desk. They all seem to have been treated the same way. And this Dwargar female is like jumps up and looks really pissed off that you have come into the room. As she looks at Garrett and says, my room is off limits, Garrett. I told them no.
You must be important, Durgar.
We didn't know this was your room. I'm sorry. I found a hidden door.
We've been looking to meet you.
It doesn't really help that the people that don't really have the conversational abilities are currently there.
The door in the western wall opens and another Dwargar steps in wielding his weapon, looking angrily around.
It was an
It's
accident.
just us. Don't worry.
It was an accident, I swear.
Accident schmaccident. We found her.
Namira looks at the other Dwargar and puts her hand up like to hold him there. And she says, what exactly are you doing?
Trying, just exploring, and we wanted to meet you because we heard you were like important.
I'm extremely important. But I said I didn't want to be disturbed.
Disturb this merb.
For the record, we didn't know this door led into your bedroom.
Garrett says, I didn't know you had a back door either. And she says, it is none of your business.
I just open doors, so.
Apparently. Why are you in the dungeons?
We're looking for weapons.
Yes, that.
We're looking for things that were made by Durgeddin. So we're just trying to find weapons.
Most of those were stolen long ago or lost.
We found one.
We found a couple.
Then you are more talented than the others that have come and died here.
Of course I'm talented. My talents range far and wide.
Really? What are your other talents?
I hack, I slash, I kill.
So
And you never know what happens.
you're gonna have to say that again because my internet hung up a little. How long till I get back?
Oh, you were climbing down again, so let's see.
I'm still climbing. Cool.
Yeah, let's see. That pit was 120 feet deep. So it takes you a little bit to get down there.
Mhm.
So you're still climbing down and down as this conversation is going on.
Cool.
She says, there is nothing I can do to help you. I do not go into the other chambers. We are forging our own weapons that will be far more pristine and powerful than anything the dwarves forged here.
Aren't you a dwarf?
She just kind of slants her eyes at you. I'm a dwagar.
What's the difference? All look same to me.
You may need to have your eyes checked. We are much better than dwarves.
But you're not Githyanki. You're not worthy.
Gith what?
Githyanki.
What is a Githyanki?
Me?
Interesting. You are one of the stranger creatures I've come across in my dealings.
Indeed I am.
I'm just watching this all happen.
Garrett is too. He's like wringing his hands, like, I messed up. Meanwhile, Clarilla, you descend this ladder hand over hand. The jingling of the chains, jingle, jingle, jingle. And you get to the bottom of the ladder. So you're standing in that area where you're on that one platform, and you had gone up to the end near where there was a stone bridge, and you had left your rations on the edge of the platform.
Are they still there?
You look, and where they were, it looks like something big stepped on them. They're sort of crunched, and there's like a kind of wet, like a big wet foot maybe squished them.
Can I possibly deduce somewhat how long ago that was?
You could roll me a nature check. You would say it was within the last 4 to 6 hours, based on the wear and tear of how the squished, how much of it's run off into the water.
Okay. I would like to take two of my torches and place them also down. Not lit, just like the torches themselves, and place them down because I want to see maybe in the future if they've been trodden down as well.
All right.
I want to place them down on the floor.
Make me a perception check when you do that.
Oh, no.
It's gonna be right there.
Natural 20.
Wow, that's a good perception check. So, you place your torches. So you moved up to the edge, you put your torches down. To your right, so to the east of where you're standing, you hear like the sound of like coins kind of shh, and you hear like a couple of like
Cormac, follow me down here.
So you hear this movement from the other side. It's a bit distance away. What do you want to do when you hear this movement on the other side?
Can I see anything?
You don't see anything coming your way. You just hear this, like, sound. And then, you hear a like a splash. What do you do?
Now, I've come across dragons in my lifetime.
You have.
Would I know this to be dragon sounds?
Well, you know that there is a dragon somewhere down here. You know dragons like to keep money and gold and treasure, and that was a very large splash of something hitting the water.
I would like to stealth and
All right.
stealthily climb back up that ladder, please.
Okay, so you can roll me a stealth check.
20.
All right, and you start to climb that ladder. Are you gonna just try to real quiet, like hand over hand?
Yeah, I'm going to take my time here. I'm not in a rush. I mean, the hole that I'm climbing up is big enough for a dragon to come through, so
It is.
I don't want to I just want to be really quiet, slowly.
All right, so
Taking my time.
You start making your way up the ladder as quietly as you can. You hear, as you're climbing, and you're still listening very carefully, you can hear it sounds like something in the water moving in this direction. Shh, shh. And then as you get to just about where your dark vision is going to go away, you see a big shape start to climb out of the water where that bridge was that connected the other platform. And it's investigating what you left behind. You actually hear the roll of your torch as it clatters away. And then you get higher up and you can't see it anymore as you keep climbing up and up. And you hear just this deep, low growl from below you.
This seemed a much better idea at the time, guys. Much better idea.
Who are you talking to?
Right, so I got back to the top, yeah?
Yeah, so you make it to the top. You're like listening every rung of the ladder because it jingles a little bit as you move. But you don't hear the sound of the dragon pursuing you.
Okay, so the moment I get up here, I run around the corner and just stand there behind the wall, just take a deep breath and just go, everything's fine. I've made it up this ladder. It's fine. The dragon can't follow me here. I'm in a safe space. No dragons.
I just look over because I'm still sitting in the closet. Who are you talking to?
I found the dragon.
Did it find you?
I think it might know I exist. Like, I left something behind because I wanted to see if it came back, and I didn't quite notice that it was there all along, and it found my torches, and it investigated, and it came after, like, where I'd been, and I was trying to quietly get away, and I think it kind of knows that there's people other than the Durga here.
Okay.
But we're safe up here. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Are we safe up here?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's tiny hallways. Dragon can't come through this hallway into this closet. Why are you in a closet?
That's the thing you're choosing to focus on here?
Yes. What happened?
You hear a voice from inside like, "Are you done yet?"
Yes.
No, I'm not done.
I wasn't talking to you.
Yeah, we're done. Hi.
Oh, and you brought an elf.
Hi, you must be Namira. Hi, nice to meet you. I sort of walk up and I give her a big smile and go, hi.
She's not happy we're here.
Oh, you know what? I'm so excited to meet you. How are you?
I'd be better if you weren't bothering the dragon at the bottom of the well. We have a precarious agreement with that beast.
I thought you wanted us to fight the dragon.
What?
Am I making that up? I thought they wanted us to fight the dragon.
Garrett looks around and he's like, well, they, I mean, it's something that we've discussed. They're willing to you're willing to fight the dragon, right? They'll kill it, and then we don't have to give it gold anymore.
Yeah, we heard you're doing some kind of deal. Dragon.
How
much is that costing you?
That is my business. Do you want to kill a dragon? Is this a truth?
Well, I mean, it appears the dragon might be bothering both our interests.
I won't stop you from killing it. Adventuring types always seem to want to kill a dragon at some point.
Yeah, but I mean, we're good adventuring types. I mean, I've just escaped from the dragon and everything just now.
Have you?
You killed a ghost a minute ago.
Are you sure it's dead?
It's dead again.
What, the ghost?
What do you know about ghosts?
It went poof.
Did it?
Okay. The very definite thing that we have done to improve everyone's life down here is we have been helping you guys expand your living conditions. Think of all the furniture that we've gotten rid of.
What does that help? You get rid of good.
Made a whole kitchen area habitable for you guys.
But you got rid of good furniture?
It attacked us.
It was a tacky kind. It's not like,
Good furniture.
Garrett puts up his hand and he says, They actually got attacked by a table and a rug.
And armor.
Yeah.
Very bad furniture.
Yeah. Like,
we killed it.
We're helping your interior design. That, you guys have more space down here for maybe more Durga you want to bring along to forge your new weapons.
The Durgar at the door is looking at you guys like you have like 3 heads. Like, what?
Hey, talking about weapons, do you have any arrows?
We have arrows. Well, we have crossbow bolts.
So, do you want us to kill the dragon or no? It still seems kind of unclear.
Let me put it this way. I am not going to say yes, and I'm not going to say no, because if you don't kill the dragon, then I can say that I had nothing to do with the decision to do so.
Oh, you're one of those sitting on the fence.
Blink once for yes.
Woman, just give us a decision on what you want already.
Blink twice for yes.
What is it you'd rather?
Or should we just take you out and become the leaders of this crew?
Garrett just like looks at you and is like,
no.
He whispers, "We have an agreement, Shiny One."
He doesn't speak for all of us.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just chill out a second here. Just take a step back here, Raishan.
The guard at the door, like his hand went to his weapon, like tensely. He didn't grab it out, but he's like looking at Raishan, like.
And I stare at him menacingly.
Okay, you stare. Let's just chill. I mean, you guys want peace down here. We want peace. We don't really want to be down here. We're just looking for a couple more bits and then we're off again. I mean, what's in it for us if we were to be taking out the dragon?
Gold. Lots of gold.
We get the dragon's horde.
Okay.
If you kill it, I'm not going to tell you you have to give me something for it.
Let's go.
That's good, because if I kill it, you're not getting anything.
Well, if you die, maybe I'll be able to collect some of your stuff from the corpses before he gets all of you.
Good luck with that.
Well, so, tell us, how are you doing this? So you have a deal with the dragon, so I'm assuming you're giving it gold. How does this work? Do you just drop it down the big hole that I just came along, or?
We leave it at the top and it comes and gets it when it wants it.
What, at the top just here?
Yes.
Yeah, I told you to get up here.
How often do you give it gold?
usually at the end of a month.
So how far away are we from that?
It's been a couple of weeks since we paid him. We're working on collecting the next payment.
How much do you pay it?
I can't really divulge that.
Oh, come on,
Do
woman.
you have any... Yeah, go on. How much? We're friends here.
She gives you this withering look, like...
Oh, come on.
So if we
Yeah,
kill the
totally
dragon, you don't have to
friends,
pay it anymore.
Yeah.
So you get
how
to
much
keep
are you
all that
paying it
gold.
now?
Maybe they should pay us instead. If we kill this dragon.
If you kill the dragon, you'll be rich beyond wildest dreams, and I'm not going to pay you for doing it, because it's your own choice to kill or not kill the dragon. Not mine.
Let's go throw down.
Okay.
But maybe I will come back and I will demand payment from you.
Well, this conversation's going well. Do you have any explosive things? Do you have any fire things?
We do not. But we have not searched the northern section of this mine completely, so we don't know what else is hidden here.
Okay. So what you're saying is we may or may not find some stuff in the northern section and should probably go and then come back.
I don't know. There's mostly dead things as far as we could tell.
Isn't that where we just were?
You were. There was 3 more doors that you didn't open. You took the hallway.
Oh.
More doors.
More doors.
I want to go open more doors. Because this conversation is boring me.
Yes, it's boring me as well. Something we agree on, Gith Yankee.
I turn around and walk out.
Close the secret door on your way out.
Okay.
Leave the door open.
See you soon. Bye.
Garrett is like bowing in apology, like, sorry, I'm so sorry. Get out. Go. He like, shoo.
Hey, so are we out again? Hang on now, let's walk out.
Yeah, so you guys walk out.
Yep.
So Garrett,
Uh-huh.
that seems pretty weird that she has these secret doors and doesn't tell you about them.
Oh, I mean, I would assume that she was just keeping it so if she had to run from danger. She would not be stupid enough to have her back against a wall that had no way out.
Well, but I mean, surely you, as the overseer of the Durgeddin over there, you should have known that. It feels a bit weird that she's keeping secrets from you, that's all.
He looks at you and he says, no, she always keeps secrets.
Oh, what other secrets does she keep?
I don't know, that's why they're secrets.
Okay.
If she keeps secrets from you, what do you think is going on? And what is she not telling you?
She says that it is Dwargar leadership business, and I am not a Dwargar leader, so I don't need to know at this time.
Oh, but you're totally a leader. You're totally leading the other 6 guys, aren't you? You should know these things.
I'm in charge of the guards.
But you should know, as you're in charge of the guards, you should totally know about closets and back entrances. I think you should need to stand your ground a bit more, Garrett. These are definitely things you should know.
I mean, I may have to have a conversation with Namira when we have time.
Yeah, I think that might be useful. Anyway, I'll walk away and I want to open one of the doors. Where's the third door that we haven't opened?
There's one in front of Raishan in the southern wall, and there are 2 doors in the eastern wall. One
Yes, the one by Raishan.
there and one by Ardak.
I open the southern door.
All right. So, are you all going to go door by door, or are you guys going to open individual doors again?
Yeah, we might as well go door by door.
All right.
Yeah,
So
door by
In case
door.
we gotta fight again.
You open the door, and it opens on a room. The room looks like it was once a library or a study. There are bookshelves that stand against the walls and piles of books that rest on a reading table in the middle of the room. The air is moldy. It's almost like the paper has gone moldy. There's a door that exits to the east and a door that exits to the south. Both are closed. You see a woman sitting at the desk. She's slender and beautiful with long black hair. She turns as you come through the door and she looks at you with this sad, forlorn face. Her clothing is well worn, but she's, probably hasn't been there that long. And she looks up when she sees you come in, and seeing Raishan come in first, she sort of like hesitates back into the chair. What do you want?
Why so sad, lady?
I'm trapped.
What do you mean you're trapped?
I can't leave this room. I've been trapped here. The wizard, he trapped me here.
Door's open. Go out.
I can't. He used his magic. I'm bound to this room. He wouldn't let me leave.
What wizard is this?
What wizard?
He lives below. He lives down below. He's talked of a cavern. A horrible, horrible dark cavern that he keeps as his lair. He wants to study me. Something about the effects of prolonging a life on a mortal.
Well, that's not very cheerful. What's your name?
I'm Adala.
Hi, Adala.
Hello. Oh, you are quite an eclectic group.
Yeah.
Dragonborn, elf, and I've never seen you before. She points at Raishan.
That's because I am special. And what if we kill this wizard?
If you killed the wizard, then maybe I'd be set free. I don't know exactly how his magic works, though. I'm not sure.
Does he have the ability to go invisible?
I mean, he is a magic user, so I wouldn't doubt that he could.
Huh.
I don't like wizards anyway. Let's go find this wizard. Do you know how to find him?
I don't. All I know is he talks of that he comes from below whenever he comes to see me, and then
Which door does he come in?
He comes through the one that you just came through.
Oh.
What's in the other door? There's another door here. 2 more doors. What's in those?
She says, I can't even enter that room or the other. I don't know.
I look over at Gary. I look at Gary and say, "Have you seen a wizard guy? Do you have any? Is this making any sort of sense here?"
He pokes his head around the corner, and he looks in and he goes, kind of like taken aback by the woman, this human woman, and he just shakes his head and he says, I mean, I only know one wizard, and I don't know that that's the one she's talking about.
Which
Who
wizard?
is this wizard?
He's a friend of mine. You met him in the forge.
Oh, one of the people, one of the people in the forge that are building the weapons.
Yeah, Snurven. He's a wizard type.
That name's a handful.
Yes.
When he says the name, does the woman react at all?
She looks at him and is just like, doesn't seem to make any recognition to the name.
Does the wizard look like this guy?
She says, no, he's tall, almost 6 feet tall, but thinner. I think he may be a half-elf. He always keeps his hood up when he's around me.
One of those elf types. Got it.
Is it Cormac? Cormac!
Hey now.
Cormac! Is it you?
I don't cast the magic stuff. I just hide real good and stab things. And take shinies.
Yeah, you're definitely hiding real good here.
Can't even see you.
Do we remember the other wizard we fought? What kind of
It was a troglodyte.
Yes, it was a troglodyte wizard.
Okay. Do you know what name this wizard has?
He never gave me his name. He said that giving out your names, it gives away your power. And he wasn't going to give me anything that I could use against him.
His name's Rumpelstiltskin.
You know him?
Maybe. Maybe. I think his name is Rumpelstiltskin.
The name doesn't ring a bell.
Did you make a deal with this wizard?
No, I didn't. He just... I don't even remember how I got here. He must have taken me and brought me here against my will, and I tried to leave by the doors, and the doors wouldn't open. It's almost like they're not there for me.
Can I insight check her? This is shady.
Sure.
And Ardak does not trust anybody.
Where are you from, lady?
I'm from a small town. It's called Everglen.
15.
Let's see. You feel like she's terrified, frightened. She seems uncertain if she can trust you. She's just all around just completely frightened.
I want to open the door at the back where I'm stood.
Alright, so you move down and she's, be careful, I don't know if he's done anything. I don't know. He's crafty.
Have you at least gotten some reading done in here?
Oh, I've been trying to. Most of the books are very ruined, though. Alright, so you open the door, and this is like just a closet space. There's some more storage of like books and things in here, but otherwise nothing seems to jump out at you as dangerous.
I open the other door.
Alright, you open the other door, and you see that this room, it looks like a bedchamber, but it's very moldy and very stuffy in there, like it hasn't been opened in a long time. Do you guys want to give me, clearly you did a 9, so you don't find anything interesting in the small room.
No.
Or, Raishan, do you investigate this stuffy bedchamber any further?
Absolutely.
Do it. Alright. So you do a cursory look around the room, and as you're turning to leave, you notice one of the stones in the wall looks like it's sticking out just a little past where the mortar in the wall is. And you walk over and it pulls free, and there's a compartment behind it. And you find inside the compartment there is a small bag of gold coins, another small bag with a gem in it, and you can see tucked in there behind the coins and the gem, there looks like there's 4 scrolls rolled up.
Ooh.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
I pull out the scrolls and I say, "Hey, smarty people, anybody want to read these?"
I want to have a look.
Alright, you can make me an Arcana check on these scrolls.
16.
So there is a scroll of alarm, a scroll of disguise self, an enlarge reduce scroll, and a scroll of shield. And Ardak, or not Ardak, but Raishan, in the pouch is 110 gems, gold pieces. And there's a cat's eye gem that's worth 70 gold pieces.
So
I slide
again,
those into my pack.
I missed that. Alarm scroll, scroll of alarm, scroll of...
Disguise self, enlarge reduce, and shield.
Enlarge reduce?
That could be useful.
Yeah, these are all really useful. Can I read scrolls?
Let me double check. Boom, scroll. Let's see.
I can see all of these being really useful when we're taking on the dragon.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If we can read them.
So, a spell scroll bears the words of a single spell written in a mystical cipher. If the spell is on your class's spell list, you can read the scroll and cast its spell without providing any material components. Otherwise, you can't cast the spell.
Garrett, do any of your friends here, do they have any magical abilities?
Yeah, just the one.
Maybe we'll need to have a chat to see what kind of magical abilities he has. Might become useful. I will have a read on these scrolls later too when we take a nap again to see if I can use any of these.
Oh, okay.
So I look in the library. Is there any beds in the library?
Beds?
Where Adala is?
No, there's
Someplace?
just the shelves and then the desk and the chair.
Okay. I'm going to grab the bed and I'm going to drag it into this room for her.
She watches you and she's like, "Oh, I've had to sleep curled up on the floor for so long. That's so kind of you."
How do you survive with food and water?
he leaves me rations and goes away, and I have to hope that he comes back to feed me again. Also, he sustains me sometimes with magic.
I too think that she's dodgy. I'd like to do an 18 inside check.
She seems like she's telling you the truth.
It's just weird. It's just weird. So what happens when you try to walk through the door?
She walks toward the door that's open, and she stops, and she's like, I can't, it's like there's nothing there, and she walks back, and she like sits down on the floor and starts to cry.
So you basically just have agoraphobia and can't leave the room.
It's like, for me, it's like there's no way to leave the room. I'm trapped in here. It's the walls.
What if I throw you over my shoulder and walk out? What would happen?
I'm scared. I don't know. I'm scared that maybe he's cursed me, that I could die, or you might die if you try to take me. He's a very powerful man.
Part of me wants to try it.
How did you meet him? How did this happen?
I don't know how he got me here. I was home, and I went to bed one night, and I woke up and I was here. I don't know. He never told me. He talks all the time about this place and about someone named Durgeddin and how they were so powerful and magical, and I don't understand. I just don't understand. He said that he keeps a doppelganger somewhere in here, and that there's dead dwarves that haunt the rest of the halls, so even if I got out, I'd be killed anyway. And he said that he keeps an ancient dragon as a pet.
Oh.
What does he not do? How much time has he got in a day?
I mean,
doppelganger, other people.
What skills do you have, Adela?
Oh, I don't have any special skills. I used to be the washwoman for some of my neighbors, and they would pay me.
Why don't you walk out that door that we just came in?
I can't go through that door. I don't know. I can't. I don't even see that there's a door. It's just a wall.
I take her by the hand and I attempt to walk through the door with her.
I just pick her up and throw her over my shoulder.
Make an opposed check, because she's gonna fight you. So make an athletics check, because she's terrified. All right, let's see. Oh, so you pick her up, and she starts to scream. She says, "No, put me down! It could kill me!
I walk through the door.
All right, so as you walk through the door, she stops screaming, and she says, "For God's sake, really? Put me down."
I set her down outside the door.
And you guys can roll initiative as her shape begins to change.
I figured this was going I figured.
Oh, that was good. Oh, that was not so good for your initiative.
She says, I wanted to try to do this the easy way, but goddamned adventurers always having to do it the difficult way. And she will roll for initiative. Oh, she didn't roll very well either.
Oh, that's a shame.
Same as me.
What's your bonus, Ardek?
+3.
Roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. So you go
Not much better.
All right, cool.
All
right.
It's a succubus.
Yeah, so she starts to change shape, and you see wings sprout from her back, and little horns sprout from her head, and the image of this helpless girl like drops away, and her hands sort of elongate into like clawed fingers. Clarilla, what do you think about this?
Huh. Well, I did think it was dodgy. So she's outside the door, I'm still inside the room.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna squeeze past my buddy here and I say, "Hey now, we don't mean any harm. tell us what you're doing here, and we might let you get away. And then I'm gonna take a step back and hold my action in case she attacks, in which case I attack her with a bow and arrow.
All right, Ardak, what do you think about all this?
I think I want to stab her.
Oh, do you?
Because that's usually my method.
Which of
My
your many
stabby
weapons
stab
are you
already.
going to stab her with?
Let's talk first.
I'm gonna rage
Okay.
and then rush forward and stabby with the long sword.
Oh my.
18.
An 18. Let's see. So an 18 will hit her.
Okay.
Good.
That is 10 magic slashing damage.
Ow, that is 10 painful damage. So that hurt.
Good. I hope it hurt.
She looks at Raishan with this look of like flutters the eyes, gives him a winning smile, and says, "Are you really going to let him hurt me like that?" And Raishan, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
She's trying to charm us.
oh my god.
Oh! Excellent. Oh, Raishan, you suddenly feel this woman, she is like the kind of the center of everything. Like she is.
You're so beautiful.
Yes, and you hear in your mind, you must stop the Dragonborn. He just hurt me terribly. And then it's your turn, Raishan. And you are basically compelled to obey her verbal and telepathic commands.
So I will step between Ardak and the succubus and dare him to attack her through me.
All right. So
She didn't say I had to attack.
she
So
did not.
she said I had to stop her.
So you stand between them. Clarilla, what do you do?
Okay, so is this my turn, or is this still part of my?
Well, do you want to use your readied action when
totally.
she does her whammy on your friend?
Yeah, 17.
Oh yeah, you hit her with an arrow.
Good. 10 piercing.
Ooh, all right. Let's see. Does she have?
Don't mess with my friends, bitch. Basically.
All right. So this is non-magical, so she will take half of that.
Oh god, I need magical weapons, people.
Why?
I'd give you a warhammer, but
I don't
All right.
think Clarilla would know what to do with a warhammer.
So after you shoot her, it is your turn at that point.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot her again.
Okay.
11.
That one she dodges aside and you miss. So Ardak.
I'm gonna move out of the way as well.
All right.
There.
Ardak, there is a Raishan that is standing and interposing himself in between you and this woman.
is there any way I could like move around, like not move out of melee, but kind of like circle around him to get to her, or?
He is occupying that door. You would have to get through him to get out the door, and he is standing in your way. So you could try to shove past him with a contested roll if he wants to stop you from getting out.
I'm going to do that.
I would
Alright.
have to. I'm compelled to stop him.
So athletic checks, opposed athletics checks.
And let me judge us in athletics. Okay. Oof.
All right, so Raishan holds you back inside the room that you're in.
Leave her alone.
Is he like completely blocking it? Like if I were to try to like.
She has cover from him, but you could try to stab past him to get her because she's within 5 feet of you.
I want to try that.
Oh my.
Just gonna like kind of like dunk at her.
Sweet.
So
23.
That
so
will hit.
because I'm actively trying to stop him,
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't there be? Is there something I should be doing to?
Well, you being there gives her the cover to her AC, but he does enough to stab past you. So the question is, if you got between them, if you were holding an action, if he attacked her, you could respond in kind for him attacking her. But he can roll damage because he does get her through you.
Okay.
So that's 9.
Yes.
All right.
No, 11 because I'm raging.
Oh, okay. She cries out in pain.
I accidentally used my trident, but it's the same modifier as my sword, so.
She cries in pain, and Raishan, you hear her say, "He's killing me! Oh my god, I'm going to die if you let him kill me."
Good. Die, bitch.
What does Raishan want to do?
I am going to move forward, and I am going to push Ardak back and away from her.
All right, so opposed rolls to push him back into the room.
Athletics?
Yes, athletics.
Yeah.
Oh, Raishan. All right, so you try to push him back, and he stays there. She is going to move around.
So I get to try and save again?
No, because you have not met any of the rules for getting a save. This effect continues.
Okay.
All right. So she moves to the edge of the hallway and looks down the hall at you, Clarilla. And she says, "Where are you going, darling?" And gives you that winning smile and stare. Why don't you make a wisdom saving throw?
So did Nardak get a...
Oh yeah, Ardak, you can try to attack underneath because you were still there.
Oh, sure.
A 14.
That was the wisdom saving throw from Clarilla.
Yep. So
I don't think my longsword will hit.
Nope. So you miss Ardak with the cover that Raishan gives her. And Clarilla, you feel like, oh, where are you going? This woman is amazing. She's one of your greatest friends. And she just motions her finger and says, "You should come back over here, darling."
Okay, that seems like a really good idea. I shall do that straight away.
All right, Clarilla. So it's your turn, and she motions you over to her.
Okay. Well, there's nothing I can do.
You not to her, yeah. You're just like, oh yeah. Why are we fighting her? She's wonderful.
Yeah. I think you're a wonderful person. I mean, I'm sorry I ever doubted you.
I know.
And,
it's
guess
understandable.
We all make mistakes. I think this is one of mine. And yeah, can I get out of this with a wisdom save, maybe?
Oh, you're currently right now. You are feeling good. Like this is your best buddy. You guys are BFFs. So for now, you're kind of chilling there. All right. So Ardak.
Hey, Ardak, come meet our new friend.
Yeah, Ardak, you hear this exchange and you're like, oh no.
How terrifying is this?
Garrett is just like looking back and forth and like, oh no. What are you gonna do, Ardak?
Oh, is it my turn again?
Oh, it's your turn again.
You're in a room and your friends are being charmed.
And I'm blocking the door.
Yeah.
The Battle of the Shinies.
I'm gonna look at Raishan. Gonna go, snap out of it, and punch him.
Okay, you rolled a hit.
Would this just be like a straight strength?
It's an attack roll.
Yeah, so this is a straight. You don't get your proficiency modifier on the punch because you're not proficient with unarmed.
So I'll just roll like I'm doing a strength check. Nope.
All right, you swing and you miss Raishan. Raishan, you just watch him try to punch. It's almost like slow motion, like, please. What are you doing, Raishan, as he tries to swing at you?
I'm just going to stand there.
All right.
Keeping him bottled in the room.
So, Clarilla, your new best friend, leans in and says, "Why don't we seal our friendship with a kiss, darling?"
No.
And she leans in to give you a kiss. You need to make a Constitution saving throw when she does this.
Just a bit forward here, just saying.
Extremely forward. Oh my, alright. So let's see. You will take 32 psychic damage.
Oh.
As
I'm
she...
down.
What's that?
I'm
You fall unconscious?
I have 30 max.
Oh no.
30 max.
Oh god, yeah, she reduces you.
Squishy.
She
I'm
sucks
squishy.
She sucks the life force out of Clarilla.
Dead?
And she licks her lips as you fall to the ground. You're just
Yeah,
lying
at least
there.
I'm tasty.
So then, Artak, what do you want to do?
I'm going to yell, "Sorry, Garrett," and I'm going to fire a breath for Sean.
Garrett looks
So you
over.
need to-
What?
So they both need to make a dex saving throw.
Oh hell. That is in character for Garrett.
Huh?
All right, Garrett will roll a dexterity saving throw. He does not
So-
make his dexterity saving throw.
Rashawn did, but he still takes damage,
Yes.
which was the main point of what I was trying to do. So Garrett only takes 4, Rashawn takes 2.
All right. Garrett looks over at the slumped form of Clarilla and gets really pissed off. And
He likes me. He really likes me.
he grows to double his size
Hey.
in anger.
Oh.
And he is going to, let's see. Yep, so he increases his to his large size, and then he is going to attack this woman with his short sword that is now enlarged, because he looks really pissed off. So he attacks with his sword. And he does hit her, and he does damage to her. And he says, "Get away from my friend!" So he will slash at her with the blade as he is enlarged. And then it is Raishan's turn.
So is damage something that allows me to make a saving throw?
Did you take damage? Yes, you did. So make
I
a saving
did.
throw on
You
the
did.
damage. You did take the fire damage. Let's see.
So wisdom?
Wisdom save.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, so let's see.
But so I'm standing there and I look back and I see this big Dorgar attacking her,
You do.
and I am going to move in front of her again to interpose myself between the Durgar and her.
Okay.
And I look at the Durgar and I say, "Enough! Leave her alone."
Now, since he moved, if I were to take an attack of opportunity and I hit him, can you make the save again?
Yeah, you think that if you hurt him, because he seemed to
Okay.
almost shake it off and then not shake
I'm
it
gonna
off.
try and hit him as he runs away from me. Nope.
Nope. So you swing and miss. The Dwargar says, "Get away from her. She is not good for you. She is bad, very bad." And she just smiles and says, "Oh no, I am very good for him." And she is going to attack the Dwargar with a claw. And she will hit him and slashes him for 5 hit points of damage. So, boom. After that, then it is going to be Ardak. What do you want to do?
No, I don't want to like point this out or anything, but I think you've skipped me.
I did. Don't worry. We'll come back around to you.
Okay.
You're
I
slumped
mean,
on the
not that I
floor.
want to die or anything. I'm just saying.
If
Oh.
So the walls are in a weird thing where it's like taking up part of his space. I can't be there, correct?
You could fit in that.
Like if
yeah.
I get to be like right here. Like,
Yes, you could come out of the
Okay.
door and step into that space.
okay, I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna go into a frenzy rage and take 2 longsword swipes at this bitch.
Okay.
Go on, I believe in you.
Oh.
I definitely believe in you.
Very nice. That is a
Does the
very solid hit against her.
Does the 15 one hit?
The 15-1 will just hit.
Okay, so for the
Yay!
15 one, that is 14 slashy magic damage.
Whew, nice.
And then for the nat 20, that is 16 slashy damage.
So 30 total. You hit her for a horrible, like, gouging cut to her abdomen, and she looks down in surprise at it and gives you this dark, evil look. And she's like, I hate Dragonborn.
Hate you too.
Gerard is going to come back at her with another sweep of his sword, and will roll a hit. So he does 9, so it'll be halved. So he does 4 more. And she looks between the two of you, and she actually, in this moment, looks somewhat terrified by this. Like, what? And then, Raishan, she looks at you, and you hear in your head, do whatever you have to save my life.
I look at the Dorgar and I say, get away from her. And I take a swing with my greatsword.
Oh no.
Not our friend.
17 hits him.
No, buddy.
Alright, he takes 8 points of damage, but he is not dead.
Good.
Do you have any more attacks you can do?
Oh, she did say everything, right?
She did.
I don't have an action surge, though, so no, I don't actually have another attack I can do.
Alright,
Oh
cool. So let's see what she will do. She looks down. She's bleeding. She seems very unhappy with this. She has no way to heal herself. She's going to disengage from these two and just sort of move back. And she says, take care of them, my darling. And then, Ardak, what do you want to do?
I know I'm going to get an attack of opportunity from Rashawn, probably, but I'm going to chase after her.
Oh my. Raishan, Ardak runs past you.
That hits.
Oh. So 5
That
points of
is
slashing.
Okay. And then I'm going to take my 2 longsword attacks at her.
Okay.
Boom, boom.
Both of which hit.
13 and then 15, so 28 magic slash damage.
All right. You hack into her and she collapses,
won't you die?
screaming, which shakes Raishan loose from his stupor. And the Dwargar is about to bring down his sword on you, Raishan, as you are shaking your head to clear your head. So he does take a swing at you because you hit him.
Fair.
17 to hit.
He misses.
He's like, come on, wake up, you dummy.
So I look down at my sword and the blood on it, and I just kind of drop it to my side. And I start looking around going, what happened? Where am I?
You look around and you see Clarilla slumped on the floor, a double-sized Garrod standing over you both, and you see Ardak with a couple of pieces of this creature at his feet. Garrod
What
looks.
happened?
Garrod says, "She quickly! Clarilla is injured severely." What do you guys do?
I will attempt to use medicine to stabilize her.
All right, roll me a medicine check.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I don't
man.
stabilize anything.
You look down, you try to stabilize her, you're like, she's dead. Like, you grab hold of her and you don't find a pulse. You don't even see a wound on her. She's just lying there still. Ardak.
Oh, I really did not realize that I killed her. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, no, she's dead.
I just heard like she screamed out in pain, so I thought she was still there.
No, she's
That's
in
why I was
pieces.
like, why is nobody fighting her?
She's in pieces.
Okay.
That's what shook me loose.
I'll try to see if I can stabilize or do something. I'm not a very medicinal boy, but
All right, you
today.
You check, and you also cannot find any pulse for her. She is not moving.
Oh no,
that ain't good.
What do you want to do,
Garrett?
What? Fix her.
Where's your little wizard? Go get the wizard. He's your little friend.
He's in the forge.
Well, go get him.
He won't come in here. He starts to run this way. He won't come in here. We're not supposed to come in here.
Oh, I pick up Clarililla's body, throw her over my shoulder, and
all right, so he will run ahead of you, throwing open the doors in the next room and heading for where the wizard is in the other room. So you guys go clattering through. You come running through the center. The two Duergar that are guarding at the other end leap to their feet as you run in. And Garrett just, waves them off. And he keeps running toward the forge at the other side.
Ooh, bitch, get out of the way.
And he runs inside and he's like, Snooverin! They need you! And you see this other Duergar, look up from the forge and say, What? What do you want?
Save her, fool.
I, move Clarilla so I'm, holding her and I'm not fireman carrying her anymore. Can you fix her?
What did you do to her?
A succubus. Oh, I don't know what it... Something got her.
I do not see any wounds on her. And he starts looking her over.
Did I see... I think I was out of the room when it... No?
You didn't see the kiss.
No. I was in the hallway.
Garrett did. Garrett was outside.
Garrett saw it, yeah. He says some creature kissed her. And she doesn't move anymore. He looks at Garrett and he says, must have been a hell of a kiss. So he starts looking over your slumped form, and he says, "This is very, very bad that this was done to her." I may be able to help her, but it will take a little time. Put her over here. Lay her down on the ground. So he walks over, and he pulls out some components. And he starts drawing on the ground, and he starts casting. And as he does it, he looks at you and says, if I am interrupted, then she will be lost. Do not interrupt me until I am done.
I will post out and provide protection so that nobody comes near them.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same.
So he begins to do this ritual. And he spends the better part of an hour doing it. Chanting, moving, burning incenses and things like that. So
as he's doing it, I reach into my bag and I pull out my holy symbol of Bahamut and just kind of hold it.
All right. So he does this. So Clarilla, are you willing to return from the great beyond, or has your time come and passed, and are you done with the mortal realm?
I feel we still have a mission to do.
You are in darkness, and you feel yourself moving in one direction. What's that?
I feel a sense of obligation of finishing what we started.
You feel this tug backward. This light tug.
Don't go to the light.
I try to grab onto it.
All right, you suddenly feel this rushing sensation, and then your eyes open, and you're looking up into the face of a Duergar who is chanting over your body.
Who are you?
He continues to chant even though you scream, until he finishes the final part. The two of you outside the door hear a shriek, and then he finishes the chant, and you sit up, Clarilla, and look around. So you feel you feel very like worn out. Like you feel like you've maybe been walking for days. So effectively, you have a -4 penalty to attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks right now.
-4.
-4 because this was such an ordeal, and you have 1 hit point right now.
Oh my god, you guys, let's not do that again.
And I think that's a good spot to wait.
Stop. Yeah.
Oh my.
I feel like we need to take another long rest from that.
You think?
I've never ever been this
I am
close
out
to
of
finding
rages
it.
and I have 1 level of exhaustion and she needs to take a nap.
Yeah, Clarilla,
I've never been
you
this
know,
close.
you know, in this moment, like you were going to the beyond. Oh no, she froze.
Oh no, she went to the beyond.
I need to clean my sword. It has the wrong blood on it.
So we'll give her a minute to unfreeze. So does anybody have any plugs for things while Clarilla is frozen?
Sorry, yes.
Oh,
I'm
there she is.
frozen now. Hi.
Oh.
My internet's playing up still. Yeah, I don't know what you said. You said Clarilla,
Oh.
you know, and then after that it went for me.
Oh, I said that you know that you were moving into the beyond. Like you felt yourself leaving the mortal and material world and passing through when you were sucked back in. So
It's lucky that you guys remembered there's a wizard.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Anyway,
all right.
that was advanced.
So
Carry on.
does anybody have any plugs they want to do?
I mean, I do. I think I'm usually the only one who
Yeah,
does.
so what do you got going on, Jamie?
On this channel tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time is our last session of Reign of Terror, the Call of Cthulhu game set in the French Revolution era. We don't know if we're going to succeed or not, because one of us technically has to die, and I'm down to 5 hit points, and it's going to be a good time.
And hit points are not very plentiful in Cthulhu.
No.
Not at all.
So we don't know what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So Brad, you don't have anything going on?
Nope. Just for those of us in the U.S., happy Thanksgiving, and
That's right.
watch out for your loved ones and hold them close.
That is a good reminder, yes. And Kat, how about you?
I don't have anything, but good luck on Cthulhu.
Yeah. And
Thanks.
that's
Sounds like you needed.
so so we have Cthulhu tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Time here on Uncanny_Adventures. And then this coming Saturday, we have a one-shot from 10 a.m. to about 2 p.m. on this channel. It's going to be a D&D 5th edition, and everybody's going to be either gnomes or halflings in this adventure. So,
Exciting.
yep, it's going to be a fun little adventure that I'm running. So
I'm going to be in this game. Because
yes.
I forgot to mention that. I'm going to be playing a deep gnome.
Yes, you will be playing a
Exciting.
gnome.
Gnomes are fun.
All right. So other than that, I think that we are all done for this session, and we will see you back next time. Who knows what's going to happen next? Today, somebody died. Thank God she's back. That was terrifying.
She's back.
Yay!
That was terrifying.
Time.
All right. So thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for those who watch later on demand, and we will catch you later. Have a great holiday and take care of each other, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.